Alright, hero comics here. Next episode, hero comics transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, we react to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt. The response comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning: if you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video, go watch somebody else. Do not lie, say it's hate speech on videos because there's no hate speech on videos. It's speech hate. That's a different story. Let's continue on with people getting these wrong. The comment sections and me trying to shade them out with bio versus based biology, and then getting kicked off about that. This is going to get vaccinated to help stop spreading germs. I got vaccinated for flu a little while ago, and it was a nice little trip to basically see some, get on a bus ride I never had been on in a long time. I haven't actually gone on. So it was nice to see that, and all kinds of cool things over there. So different things you can do that can happen while trying to get your vaccination, things like that. So it was interesting. Let's continue on. Some not safe work. Fan art. That's good. Fan art. Oh yeah. Still got the teacher girls showing off their beautiful bodies. I think I do want to actually see more from this artist, so I'll click on the artist's name. Tap on the artist's name. That's Jones Boy. Jones Boy. Jones Boy loves their art. Different cartoon girls showing off. Kinds of ways. My goodness. Very silly. My goodness. So much happening in each picture. Jones Boy likes to show off like very comic book style art. So these 2 or 3 things going on in each picture. Yeah, crazy stuff. Oh boy, yeah. We have Connie's mom is expecting grown-up Steven's junk. She's a doctor, so she's doing an exam on him. A sticker exam on him. That's amazing. Yeah, definitely a female. Let's say a female artist. She enjoys her man junk. So there you go. You see lots and lots of man junk happening. See lots and lots of man junk happening with the female artist. But you can see other stuff happening too. This is that dirty girl from Total Drama Island, covered in sperm. Full of sperm too. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Depends on what's going on with the characters, with the person, Yeah. Oh, it's that season. March Madness and all that. Let's continue on here. Where's my stuff? Yeah. This is definitely older stuff, but it's part of. There's a lot of new stuff too, but the old stuff is important too because it shows off that the belief has not changed. Watch. So actually, this one is this. When someone wants to harm themselves, you must do what you can to stop it. How is that surgery? Self-harm. People are paying surgeons to damage their bodies and calling it gender reassignment surgery, I say. So the future is isn't hurting themselves, other than all the hurt is causing them. It's feeling to be who they want to be through lies. It's them being who they want to be through lies. And feel comfortable in their own skin through lies. That's wrong. And so this is, though, you're allowing the want people to do the transition and all, but just because you think it's wrong doesn't mean you should go and deny them the right to let them do what they want with their body. That's the abortion stuff in that. In general, nobody can dictate what one does with their body, no matter how much you or anyone else thinks is good or bad. Let people do what they want to their body is a basic human right. Kind of, it's some of that stuff. I say, unless it will harm them, then we have to warn them against it. Sadly, even if people focus on what they do not have, they should focus on what they do have. I say. Next. It'll help people not harm themselves like this. This person says, that still doesn't matter. By this logic, one should get life-saving surgery because there's a chance it will kill them. That bad logic. Your logic on the logic. Yeah. That's all right. I get that you're worried about just wanting people to get hurt, but it's their choice. If they made a decision, they'll just have to learn from it. Yeah. True, but then someone says, part of being trans is not a choice. So it says, I was born in the wrong gender. That's all I have to say. Now you all towards that way. You know, wrong gender, wrong sex, most likely. And no, you weren't. Never mind. Stay for one more sec. I mean, people that say your sexuality was a choice. Well, yeah, your sexuality, what you choose to do about your feelings is a choice. Your biological sex is not a choice, though. Your birth, gender, or biological sex is your set biological sex. Both are wrong through lies. People don't choose to be something that can get them killed. Why can't you get that through your head? This lie through your head. Don't hurt us for something you can't control. You can control it. Think of it as like this, and yes, that was Animal Crossing themed. You're trying to breed flowers. You want a black rose, you can start breeding for golden roses. You're not getting an orange rose. You're gonna get rid of that rose so it can, they could have your island just look a little better. If that rose had feelings, bear with me, I know it's getting weird. It would be thrown away for something it couldn't control. Now you let the rose change its, could that rose change its color? Does it stay pink? Yes. What the hell was the porch? It can. You can have the pink rose it wanted to be. Really weird. At the end of the day, the new pink rose could be what it makes the island 5 stars. I'm sorry, that kind of got stupid. And using roses, I know I'm going I'm addicted to that game. Yeah. It doesn't work. Next. Stop hurting us, killing us. We can't control this. We are who we are. Yeah. That's not right. Who you are is different than what you are. You can control who you are. You cannot control what you are. Let's go. So it's hey yo, thanks bro. I'm not transgender, but sub to this channel. Maybe get some insight on how my friends deal with. She is a real cool dude. And actually part of how I figured out I'm pansexual. It's super gross that people have to deal with hate just for feeling like they are a different gender than the one God gave them. Just why quote God. It's God. I want to support the bro, girl, in any way I can, and I'm very happy like I learned from these videos and these comments. Bro, I talked about this law. How are you born with the wrong gender? WTF. Internet troll, for real, this one else. And I said, I think they mean wrong sex. So it says, here, Cox, you have any idea what I talk about? Oh, sorry, born with a neurological condition. It's not neurological. Just gotta think different, lol. I know you don't have legs, it's walk, it's not normal to have legs. So it's here, Cox, if you're a raging, nose-minded, rude A-head of a transphobe, then why the heck you want a video about transitioning? Because that's to try to stop it. People are wanting to express who they are through lies. That's so effing horrifying and wrong to you. Then get a time machine and go back to a time where people were more discriminatory. Actually, why did I personally shove you in there myself? I say, not having legs is deformity. I mean, fetus and testicles and wanting a vagina and ovaries instead, or having a ovaries and a vagina and wanting a fetus and testicles instead is not. So what is something you can never have? What time I got? No time. Let's go. There you go. Never have. So it's like, here guys, reading comments may lose brain cells because you're so good. You're right. I'm like, so correct. So that's basically what I think is going on. I say that lifestyle will kill them, and why? Because they didn't look the way they wanted. Well, newsflash, you can't always look the way you want. Better idea is to learn to live with the body you have. It's a normal human after all. So it's fetus animation. What is two-spirit? A bad belief system. Go. Someone said, fetus animation. Do you not stop thinking on how the letter number of symbols you'll have to use in a few years? Girl says, actually I have. I've made a video talking about the exact thing. You don't stop thinking about doing your research before commenting. And then so it's here guys. I personally think mutilation may be too strong a word. It's not. It's not nasty. But that's just me. After reading a few of your replies to others, is your point to transgender people who only ever be comfortable with skin gender? They shouldn't change anything? Or am I missing something? They shouldn't change anything. It's not going to work. So it's not something that you change. You can't rearrange neurons to fix it. It's not neurons. You're born with it, and it's never going to change. It's like all their transition, lying about your biological sex and poisoning yourself and mutilating yourself. So in the first place, through lies. F off, transphobe. Nope. Here's animation. Just go with the alphabet super community. You're not wrong, though. Someone else. So here we go. I really like you're trying to get us to love ourselves, but I ain't good enough. But I try to be comfortable with my skin. I just can't. It's not that I don't love myself. I just know who I want to be. Who you want to be is you already are you. What you want to be is impossible. It's the issue. So here, not a Christian person. Female and male brains are basically the same. One has more lining. That's one of the lies you tell everybody. Transgender people have brains that are more resemblance to their genders, according to the lies you're told. Some of them do, but some of them don't, of course. You know that because that doesn't work for our excuse. Original lol. People always say this until we just prove them with click science, and they get upset. I say, you are you now. You do not need to transition to be you. Got a like for that. Then I say, that's the point. Trying to change how you look will not change how you feel and think. It'll change how you think by learning to think differently. Your body is not wrong. If feelings that say it is are. And then I say, actually, it's bad thinking. You have to change how you think. Got a like for that. That's all I got. Got all the time. Let's go. And so I say, well, you aren't, and you have to learn to accept that. I'm gonna like that. So here goes. That's your reality, your truth, based on actual reality, actual truth, not everyone's. Remember when people used to kill each other, so the other people when they had different religions thousands of years ago? Same mindset. Violence never results in anything. So letting us know who we want to be is the best way, through lies. Because we don't want to fight, we don't want to war. That's all the studies prove is that brains can look different. What they really going on is people learn that they're trans over time because they don't like stereotypes of what a boy or girl does. They choose not to change their bodies, which are usually not deformed, to reject the stereotypes. They are wrong anyway. Next time, check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.